Afternoon. We're going to go ahead and get started. So if you find a seat, while you're looking around, I will tell you that my colleagues and I here were joking a little bit this morning. We used to have our awards program about this time in the afternoon, and I'd find me a martini and sit in the lectern and give out awards. So we don't have that, but we can pass a flask a little later if y'all want to. It's self-sanitizing. We have not partaken yet, but we will shortly. Want to thank all of you for coming out to this late session at Ag Media Summit on a topic that, when you first look at the title, you may wonder, what is that? Entrepreneurial journalism. I just want to introduce it a little bit, then talk a little bit about what we will talk about today. Basically, that's what it is. Make your own job. Several years ago, I was teaching at the University of Alabama and wrote a curriculum for entrepreneurial journalism because it was that kind of time when journalists were needing to find ways to create their own work. And a word that we have heard a lot at this conference, unfortunately, is contraction. Have you guys heard that? I've heard a lot of it today. A nice way of saying that the media landscape in every way and in every category, not just ours, is shrinking. Traditional media jobs may not be there, but the work is still there. And here's how I know that. I learned an abbreviation from a client this year. Has anybody ever heard the term FTEs? Do you know what that stands for? Yeah? Maybe we got some HR folks. Just shout it out. What is it? Full-time employees. So he said, we are turning over some work to you that was previously handled by FTEs. And I was like, that's great. Full-time employees that are overwhelmed, overworked, underfunded. And then you have agencies and folks like us that are responding to these FTEs and riding the wave of budgets and contracts and SOWs and hours and all kinds of concerns. So at the end of the day, the goal that we all have is to tell great stories in this industry that we love. And today we're going to hear about the business of doing that from the perspective of these incredible panelists who will soon be introducing themselves. First, your happy host and moderator, not as happy as I'm going to be later. My name is Jamie Cole. I'm the owner and creative director of Red Barn Media Group. Some 16 years ago, I left the managing editor position at Progressive Farmer to start Red Barn. We are a content marketing firm. Content storytelling is our core competency. We are agnostic when it comes to subject matter. We've talked about potatoes, we've talked about cereals, to the broadacre farms and crops that we cover for equipment clients. We are platform agnostic, from publishing a high-gloss magazine to converting that magazine to digital and social and video presences. We know a lot of agencies, clients, publishers, et cetera, have content gaps and platform gaps. And so, for instance, we have a story, but we need video content, or we have content, but we need social media help, or we need content and a strategic content plan. And we are here to help.